I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. Crawford!
You automatically beats.
Oh, and there's a left hand that backed up Broner.
Get it to, guys. I'm getting worried about that because he's fought and taken so much damage. Take a look at the punch. Finished off Dave.
Oh, a lunging left hand. That backs up Kaliauskas. Then an uppercut. Let's watch how he does it here. One punch. That's it. Bud Crawford. Title.
Si Terence Crawford ay isa sa top pound-for-pound fighter. Kung pag-uusapan lang ang pinakamalakas at pinakasikat ngayon na boksingero, isa na dyan ay si Terence Crawford ang hindi magpapahuli at nangunguna.
Crawford is the best fighter in the world. It's not his fault he can't get the other welterweights in the ring.
Si Terence Crawford ay marami na itong napatunayan sa ibabaw ng boxing ring. Isa rin si Terence Crawford na maituturing na alamat at magtatatak sa mundo ng boxing sports. Gusto niya maging #1 best fighter at makuha ang pagiging hari sa mundo ng boxing at susubok sa galing at lakas ng ating pambansang kamao, former 8 World Division Champion Manny Pacquiao.
Hopefully thinking about scheduling that fight outside of the United States.
Si Terence Crawford ay nananatili pa ring itong undefeated at siya ang haamon at susubok sa galing at lakas ng mga top contender sa bawat division. Kilala itong si Terence Crawford na isang matapang at maangas na boksingero na gusto maging hari sa buong mundo pagdating sa boxing sports. Ang labanan Terence Crawford at Manny Pacquiao ay laban ng mga mandirigmang malalakas na gustong maghari sa mundo ng boxing sports. Dito rin masasagot ang lahat ng mga katanungan kung sino talaga ang malakas. Dagdag pa sa ating mga balita. So former 8 World Division Champion Manny Pacquiao muling lalaban sa lalong madaling panahon, matapos kumpirmahin ng kanyang matalik na kaibigan at trainer na rin ni Manny Pacquiao na si Buboy Fernandez. Ayon kay Buboy ay lilisanin niya muna ang albay dahil ipinatawag na daw siya umano ng ating pambansang kamao Manny Pacquiao, para sa muling ensayo nilang dalawa. So talagang may laban na itong si Manny Pacquiao na pinaghahandaan, dahil alam naman ng karamihan na kapag itong si Manny Pacquiao ay pinatawag itong si Buboy Fernandez na trainer at kaibigan niya ay tiyak meron na yan paparating at niluluto na laban. Usap-usapan naman na ang makakalaban nito ay si Terence Crawford, dahil nagdesisyon na itong si Manny Pacquiao na muli itong babalik sa ibabaw ng boxing ring, at gusto ng mga tao at pati rin siya ay gusto rin makalaban itong si Terence Crawford, na tiyak hahakot ng bilyon-bilyon dollars na pera kapag ito ay natuloy. Bawat boksingero ay may gustong patunayan na sila lang ang malakas, kahit itong si Terence Crawford ay gusto rin makatapat ang malalakas sa ngalan ng karangalan at pera. Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford ay under negotiation na. Kung matuloy man ang labanan nilang dalawa ay tiyak na isa itong kapanapanabik at ma-action na laban ang mangyayari, dahil pwedeng pabagsakin si Manny Pacquiao ni Terence Crawford. Sa totoo lang mas lamang dito si Terence Crawford dahil matanda na itong si Manny Pacquiao kumpara sa kanya. Bago ang labanan Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford ay atin muna panuurin ang kanilang mga knockout highlights at kayo na po ang humusga kung sino ang mas malakas.
Another straight left hand by Pacquiao. And you heard Julio's corner saying, hit him in the belly. And down goes Julio.
It was a perfect execution of what he was told in the corner. Double jab and throw the left hand. He did it like we see. Freddie Roach told him to go in behind the double jab and followed him with the left hand. Did it twice in a row. The second one, dropped Julio.
This is some prospect, Bobby. To me, he's every bit as exciting as Prince Nassim Hamed. No 3 knockdown rule in effect.
I think Julio's going to have trouble finishing this round, I really do.
Julio trying to fight his way back. A little grabbing and holding might be the thing to do. Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again. And Bill Clancy's seen it up.
In Solis's corner, Gennaro, we grew up listening, and they've invoked the family. He's in trouble, and down goes Solis.
There goes that uppercut again. He's hurt. He's out. It's it. It's over.
Solis sent down for the second time.
Cinco.
He is on the apron of the ring.
Ocho. Nueve. Yes. He's not going to get the count.
Tough to get him out of there. Wow. Wow.
got to get up. He has to beat the count. He has to beat the count. Can't be saved by the bell. Does he want to get up? Oh, and it's called off.
Counter by Erik Morales. Oh, and there's a knockdown by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and another beautiful right hook.
Look at Manny trying to finish. Several shots to the head. Morales is stunned. Trying to shake it off, but he's been hurt. He'll get him down.
That's the fight.
That's it.
That should be it.
Unbelievable.
Morales is a true gladiator.
15 seconds. Down goes Morales again. Again he's down.
And the look on Erik Morales' face looks like he doesn't want anymore. That's it. He called it a day. He says that's it.
Oh my gosh. Mario Lopez.
I've never seen.
Manny Pacquiao has just put himself the glass and best pound for pound in the world.
I hate to say it, he has never had it.
No, he has never been that kind of fight. But I mean, the thing is, we wondered whether Manny would be able to rise to the level.
Fight is all right, Walter. Thank you. Big left hand. It came from not too far away.
You just hope he hasn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting to, guys. I was getting worried about that because he's fought and taken so much damage.
And let's take a look at the punch that finished off David Diaz. That left hand that trapped him. And then Barrera turned it around and called him short. Never really showed Ward for where.
I think he's in a bit of a...
And we thought Morales was going down. Oh, and he does go down.
Going down. And Pacquiao just unloaded. Big shots. There's that left to the side of the head that finally dropped. Just over a half minute to go. Plenty of time for Pacquiao if he can find the right time.
Oh, and a beautiful combination.
Down goes Morales.
The fight is over. Pacquiao's won. But as you can see in this fight, Alan, this is a guy who became more than just a powerful fighter. Here's the end of the fight.
And Pacquiao moving forward for the first time in the third round.
Beautiful counter shot by Pacquiao.
That's a blow-up. Fast break for the champion.
All right, let's take a look at the knockdown now. Manny coming forward. Oh, that's a solid.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I think it's low blow. This fight's being stopped because of that.
What?
No, we got more than 4 rounds.
Kamiyasu's just got to let his hands go, Dre. That's all he got to do. Every time Crawford gets close, he needs to just let those bombs go. He's hurt right now. Kamiyasu's just hurt with that shot.
And Bud senses it here. A minute to go in round 5.
Crawford just sniffed something out. He sniffed him out. He knows that he don't like the pressure.
And again, I'm not sure from Kamiyasu's if I do anything different.
Look at that. Look at that.
The last round off, and
he's got a rhythm to him right now.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, a lunging left hand. That backs up Kamiyasu's. Then an uppercut. Let's watch how he does it here. One punch. That's it. Bud Crawford, title defense. 9th round knockout in a thriller. Far more drama than we ever thought we would have. But the champ just acted like one.
44 seconds.
He has finished guys, whether it is orthodox or southpaw, but in recent years we have seen plenty of Crawford.
It's automatic. It's his favorite combination, but his jab right now.
Of Kell Brook, and the base he has as well, that foundation with the legs.
I see some swelling already. Some swelling already on the right eye of Terence Crawford, in the right hand, right down the middle, that just lands. Put him in that safe position to let his
prove a point and remind everybody why he's atop that list, and that's how you do it. Once again, to your point, Tim, it's not a 3 or 4 round fight.
Damako naman tayo sa iba pang mga balita. So former 3 World Division Champion Cuadro Alas Angas ng Pinas John Riel Casimero, pinagkaguluhan sa Japan dahil sa interview nito, pagkatapos niyang talonin si former World Challenger Saul Sanchez, at ang pagbubunyag nito kung bakit hindi malakas itong si current undisputed and 4 World Division Champion, Naoya Inoue aka the Japanese Monster. Ayon sa interview kay John Riel Casimero ng isang Japanese, unang tanong dito ay ano ang masasabi mo kay Naoya Inoue? Ayon naman kay John Riel Casimero ay madami daw ang nagsasabi na wala na daw makakatalo kay Naoya Inoue. Dahil isa daw itong malakas, monster at mabilis, ngunit handa daw niya itong patunayan na siya ang makakatalo sa tinaguriang The Japanese Monster, Naoya Inoue, dahil talagang paghahandaan niya ito. Dagdag pa ni John Riel Casimero ay malakas at mabilis daw si Naoya Inoue noon nasa bantamweight division siya, ngunit ngayon nasa super bantamweight division na siya ay unti-unti na daw itong nababawasan ang bilis at lakas niya. Tinanong din si Cuadro Alas John Riel Casimero kung sakali na maglaban sila sa ibabaw ng boxing ring ni Naoya Inoue, ano ang kanyang gagawin. Ayon naman kay John Riel Casimero ay hindi siya magmamadali na sumugod, pag-aralan niya muna ng maigi ang mga galawan ni Naoya Inoue, bago ito bubamba ng mga solidong mga suntok. At alam niya daw sa sarili niya na kayang-kaya niya patumbahin si Naoya Inoue sa maikling round lang, ngunit aminado si John Riel Casimero na kapag umabot sila ng 12 rounds ay talagang matatalo siya ni Naoya Inoue, kaya sa bawat rounds ay talagang iporsige niya na mahanapan ito ng butas para makabomba ng mga solidong mga suntok.
Kasi yung gagawin ko sa kanya yung aralan ko yung galaw niya at yung moves niya. Ayan. Surprise. Yeah, KO talaga kasi KO lang talaga yung manalo yung sa akin kasi madami siyang sumuntok eh. Kapag aabot kami ng round, posible na matalo niya ako kasi maraming bitaw yung suntok niya.
Tinanong din ito kung ano daw ang next plan niya. Ayon kay John Riel Casimero ay gusto niyang maging 4 World Division Champion. Hiling niya rin na lumaban na sa kanya itong si Naoya Inoue, ngunit itong si Naoya Inoue ay ayaw naman lumaban, at tila iniiwasan siya nito.
Gusto ko talaga magiging world champion muli, magiging 4-time world champion, at saka sana po lalaban na sa akin si Naoya. At marami rin nagsasabi sa akin kahit sa aking Facebook page, sa YouTube channel ko na Naoya, lagi na lang pinabanggit Naoya, Naoya, hindi naman lalaban sa atin, paano yan? Gusto nating lalaban, si Naoya, panay takbo naman sa ano. So, yun lang yung isang goal ko na lalaban si Naoya.
Champion of the world from Ormoc City, Philippines, Escuadro Alas, John Riel Casimero.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 4-division world champion, the hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning and defending, introducing Naoya, the Monster Inoue!
Ang labanan ni current undisputed and 4 World Division Champion Naoya Inoue ng bansang Japan kontra kay former 3 World Division Champion John Riel Casimero ng bansang Pilipinas ay laban ng dalawang malalakas na mandirigma. Parihas agresibo at magaling makipaglaban sa ibabaw ng boxing ring at pinapangarap mapanood ng mga boxing fans.
His punches in here and make Casimero miss. Casimero needs to pick his punches and he can't find the clean shot.
He's ready to go again, is Rodriguez. Here. Oh, what a shot! Rodriguez!
Hanggang saan kaya aabot ang pinakamalakas na version ni Naoya Inoue? Kakayanin kaya niyang higitan ang pinakamalakas na version ng ating kababayan at tinaguriang pambansang kamao ng Pilipinas na si Manny Pacquiao. Sa kabilang banda, bagamat kilala na pinakamaangas na boksingero ng Pilipinas na walang iba kundi si John Riel Casimero, kakayanin kaya ni John Riel Casimero pantayan ang lakas nitong si Naoya Inoue at pabagsakin ang halimaw ng Japan? Alam naman natin na halos 60% na boxing fans ay naniniwala at nagdududa na hindi kakayanin ni John Riel Casimero itong halimaw ng Japan na si Naoya Inoue. Will, para malinawan, or magka-idea kayo kung kakayanin kaya ni John Riel Casimero itong the Japanese monster superstar na si Naoya Inoue? Bakit hindi muna natin kilalanin ang the Japanese monster superstar na si Naoya Inoue? Para magkaroon tayo ng idea kung sa anong paraan lalabanan ni Escuadro Alas superstar na si John Riel Casimero itong si Naoya Inoue. Si Inoue ay tubong sa Makinagawa, Japan. Sa edad na 5 years old ay kinamulatan na niya ang mundo ng palakasan ng kamao, dahil na din sa gabay ng kanyang ama na dating boksingero. Talagang malakas talaga ang mga dugo at lahi ni Naoya Inoue, dahil training pa lang ay sobrang hirap na. Unang sabak pa lang ni Naoya Inoue sa amateur fight ay kitang-kita na talaga na isang matulis at may angking lakas ng kamao siyang tinatago. Ayon nga mismo dito kay Naoya Inoue, ay noong nasa amateur division pa lang siya ay pagkatapos niyang manalo dito ay pinasuri, nga daw umano ang kanyang boxing gloves na gamit, kung may kakaibang matigas na bagay sa kanyang boxing gloves, dahil nakapagtataka daw na sa likod ng patpatin niyang katawan, ay kung bakit grabe kalakas itong sumuntok. Si Naoya Inoue ay mayroon siyang record na 75 wins 48 knockouts at 6 na talo noong nasa amateur pa lang siya. Sa edad na 19 years old ay nag-umpisa na siyang lumaban bilang isang professional boxer. Nakatapat niya agad dito ay isang Filipino fighter na una niyang naging biktima at unang nakatikim ng kanyang malakas na suntok, ay walang iba kundi si Grayson Umayao. First round pa lang ng laban ay napuruhan agad at napaluhod ng super combo body shot itong kababayan natin na si Grayson Umayao. Umabot pa ng round 4 ang laban bago ito natapos dahil tinamaan ang Pinoy ng super combo uppercut at body shot na dahilan ng pagtigil na ng laban. Pagkaraan ng ilang taon ay isang Pinoy na naman ang kanyang nakalaban, siya ay si Jerson Mancio. Tulad ng dati, tinapos ni Naoya Inoue ang Pinoy sa maikling round. Ayon mismo dito kay Inoue ay gusto niya talagang makakalaban ang malalakas at major world title fight. Hindi nagtagal ay natupad nga ang hiling ni Naoya Inoue na laban sa major title fight. Kinalaban niya dito ang WBC light flyweight champion na si Adrian Hernandez, na isang Mexicano. Sa laban na ito ay masusubok ang lakas ni Naoya Inoue bilang isang professional boxer, veteranong boksingero kontra sa bagitong boksingero. Sa mismong laban ay nakitaan agad si Naoya Inoue ng agresibo, walang takot at magandang galaw sa ibabaw ng boxing ring. Sa ika-6 na round ay dito na napuruhan ni Naoya Inoue ang bitiranong boksingero dahilan sa kanyang pagbagsak at pagkatalo. Dahil dito nakuha ni Naoya Inoue ang kauna-unahang world title champion.
そうですね。ちょっともう実力差が出てますよね。
あ、そうですか。ただこれチャンピオンエルナンデスもですね、32センチ29秒という高い勝率を誇っていて、ノックアウト勝ちもそのうちで10月とこれ軽量級にしてます。
7 buwan ang lumipas pagkatapos niya makuha ang pinakaunang world champion ay tumalon agad siya sa 2 division simula lightweight division papunta super flyweight division. Kakalabanin niya dito si Omar Narvaez, isang Argentinian. Sa laban na ito ay target ni Naoya Inoue ang maging 2 world division champion. Si Narvaez ay may record na 40 wins, 24 knockouts, at 1 talo. Habang si Naoya Inoue ay may record na 7 wins walang talo. Sa mismong laban ay ginawa lang ni Naoya Inoue na punching bag, itong bitiranong boksingero na si Omar Narvaez dahil 4 na beses pinatumba ni Naoya Inoue. Dahilan sa pagkatalo nito. Dahil sa impresibong panalo na ito ay kinilala si Naoya Inoue bilang pinakamabilis na mandirigma sa kasaysayan na nanalo ng 2 world title sa loob lamang ng 8 professional fight. Naging Fighter of the Year din ito. 2018 ay muli siyang tumalon patungong Bantamweight Division. Target ni Inoue ay subukan na makuha ang WBA World Bantamweight title. Makakalaban niya dito si Jemmy McDonnell, bago mag-umpisa ang laban ay tila puno ng kumpiyansa sa sarili na matatalo niya si Naoya Inoue. Dahil pinagyayabang niya na hindi siya nakatikim ng pagkatalo sa loob ng 10 taon. Ngunit nung mismong laban na ay tila dito na niya matitikman ang una niyang pagkatalo, dahil unang round pa lang ay tapos na agad ang laban. Pinatumba siya ni Naoya Inoue sa isang maikling round sa pamamagitan ng isang solid na body shot at mga solidong suntok. Dahil sa panalong ito ay tinanghal na si Naoya Inoue na official 3 world champion.
His legs seem a little bit shaky here, a minute and a half into the first round of McDonnell. Goes McDonnell communicating with him. He's got to get through this opening round. He's got a minute left. Retreats to the ropes immediately. Inoue looking to tee off with that right hand, left hand, and McDonnell sags into the ropes again. And Luis Pabon, the referee, has jumped in and waved this off inside the first round.
Dagdag pa sa ating mga balita. Bago ang laban ni Jonriel Casimero kontra Solana TT ay tila sobrang yabang at bastos na agad itong makakalaban ni Jonriel Casimero aka Cuadro Alas Angas ng Pinas, na si Solana TT. Dahil tingin niya sa ating kababayan na si Jonriel Casimero, ay tila maliit lang na papel na kaya niya agad itong tupiin, in short isang mahina na kalaban para sa kanya ang ating kababayan na si Jonriel Casimero. Ngunit hindi niya aakalain na meron palang taglay na super power combo punch. Itong kababayan natin na si Jonriel Casimero aka Angas ng Pinas. Sa tagpo at labang ito ay masusubukan ni Solana TT ang bagsik ng kamao nitong Angas ng Pinas Jonriel Casimero. Makikita natin dito na mas mataas itong South African boxer superstar na ito kumpara sa Angas ng Pinas Jonriel Casimero. Hindi rin natin maitatanggi na isa rin sa kinakatakutan dahil super lakas itong African boxer superstar na si Solana TT.
Jab in his face. He didn't do the jab in his face. He feinted the jab. He didn't recall the jab. He says he's going to throw the jab.
September 30, 2019 dito na magkaalaman kung sino ang mas malakas, Si Jonriel Casimero ba or ang African boxer superstar na tila ang liit at mahina ang tingin niya dito sa pambato ng Pilipinas na si Jonriel Casimero? Paglabanan nila ang WBO at IBF title. Si Casimero ay may record na 129 wins, 20 knockouts at 4 na talo. Samantala si Solana TT naman ay may record na 28 wins, 21 knockouts at 3 talo. Unang round, ay tila gustong-gusto na agad bigyan ng malalakas na suntok ang bawat isa, ngunit nagbabasahan muna sila ng galaw, dahil si Casimero ay mababa kontra sa African boxer na ito ay tila mahihirapan siyang e-control ang laban.
Casimero, who'll be known to British fans as the man who stopped Charlie Edwards in September 3 years ago in an IBF flyweight title defence. He weighed 8 stone 4 at the weigh-in, comfortably made the 8'6" limit.
That's the crazy part of it. How he makes the weight relatively comfortable. It's never mystery for him.
He wants the brilliant.
Pangalawang round ay tila kampante itong African boxer na tila akala niya ay kontrolado na niya ang laban dito, ngunit hindi niya alam ay dito niya malalasap ang bagsik at lakas ng kamao nitong tinaguriang angas ng Pinas Jonriel Casimero. Sa lakas ng suntok ni Casimero ay tila nakakita ng 1 milyong bituin itong si Solana TT.
Quiet opening round. Bell just coming up as Casimero tries to launch that right hand and just. Oh, Casimero got him. He's got him with a now. He's getting hit. He's got him with a body shot. Was it?
No, it was on the chin. It was a short right hook to the chin.
And he's in trouble.
It's all over the place.
He's in real trouble. Tete's in a lot of trouble. And the referee wants to look at him. He's allowing it to continue. But can Casimero take him out here? It happened so quickly. And he's still got a long way to go in this round. There's 1 minute 20 seconds. And Tete still looks unsteady. He's got to buy some time here and make Casimero miss. Casimero needs to pick his punches and he can't find the clean shot and he falls down. Tete, I don't think there was a punch which put him down. He just collapsed to the canvas.
He's not recovered from the first shot. He's not recovered from the first knockdown. I'm sure of it.
Referee asking, is he okay? Casimero wants to finish it right here, right now, and finish it he has. The title changes hands in sensational fashion. Zalani.
Sa laban na pinanalo ni Jonriel Casimero ay dito na siya binigyan ng titulo ng WBO at dito rin nag-umpisa ang kanyang paghabol na makalaban ang tinaguriang The Japanese Monster na si Naoya Inoue.
Kumukuha ang bagong hangin. Makataw! Yung uppercut na yung malupit. Kaya nga medyo si Casimero umatras na rin no?
Another nice uppercut.
Wala na.
Yep.
Wala na. Wala na. Sama ng tiklop. Oh, this is messy.
Ano sa tingin nyo guys mangyayari pa kaya na magkaharap sa ibabaw ng boxing ring si Naoya Inoue aka The Japanese Monster at Jonriel Casimero aka Angas ng Pinas Cuadro Alas? Just comment down below. Thank you for watching. Salamat sa inyong panunood. This is Wins World TV saying peace, love and good vibes lang tayo lagi. Okay, alright.